Okay, today we are going live, but I'm actually quite entertained by the layout and the setup I have for this, being that we're doing it at my house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys what we have going on here. So for the scientific part of the presentation, I set up a video camera, a projection screen, and to get it the proper height, just some books and a chair. We have our laptop hooked into the projector so that she can show her Google Slides presentation, our tripod, and of course our cooking materials, which we will demonstrate how to make barbecued smoked chicken today.
Good morning. Today we'll be learning how to smoke chicken with the process of osmosis and diffusion. What is osmosis? Osmosis is the spontaneous net movement of water from an area of low solute concentration to a more concentrated solute, which goes across the semipermeable membrane. The picture here shows that before the process is done, both sides have equal amount of water. One side has the salt molecules, and eventually during the process, that side gives more water, but the salt molecules stay the same amount. A spontaneous movement of particles from an area of high concentration to low concentration. That is diffusion. The diagram here shows that one side has more molecules than the other side. Eventually, over time, both sides get the same amount of molecules. What is the difference between osmosis and diffusion? Osmosis only occurs against a semipermeable membrane, involves moving of water from low to high concentration of solute. Diffusion can only occur in any mixture. It doesn't need a semipermeable membrane. Liquids and gases can both do this process. As you already know, the diffusion process makes one side that has more molecules gives the other side the same amount of molecules that they both have. And osmosis has one side that has more of water, and in between the semipermeable membrane, the other side has more, in this case, salt molecules. What happens when we brine the chicken? Osmosis occurs. The meat of the chicken is the semipermeable membrane. When it goes in a seasoned brine, water from the brine gets into the chicken. The chicken becomes more juicy and flavorful. What happens when we smoke the chicken? Diffusion occurs. The meat of the chicken is plain. The smoke will move from high concentration to low. The chicken will gain flavor through the process of diffusion. Okay, all right. I'm going to do it. Now it's time to cook after this.
Okay, action.
Ingredients for smoked barbecue chicken. For the brine, make the night before. Chicken broth, 3 to 4 garlic cloves pressed. 2 sprigs fresh rosemary, 2 sprigs fresh sage, 2 sprigs fresh thyme, 1/4 cup salt. Come on. Place the chicken in the brine and let sit overnight. To grill. Poultry seasoned to cover, salt and pepper to cover, paprika to cover. Sprinkle liberally on the chicken. Place in smoker using apple chips for 2 hours. And now it's time to cook. So, we already poured our broth into our bowl. Next, you take your chicken, place it into the broth. Take one of your garlic cloves and smash it gently, easily with your knife. Careful not to cut yourself. Place it in the mixture. He's got mixed up. That's just mixed up. Take 2 strings of rosemary and place in your bowl. Take 2 strings of sage and place in your bowl. Do the same with thyme. Place lid on place in fridge, and let sit overnight. Overnight, the chicken absorbs its juices and become more juicy and flavorful. We blotted it dry so the seasoning sticks onto it. So you're going to take some paprika. Oh, wrong way. If I can open it with these nails. Now our paprika is weird. You got to squeeze it from the bottom. Take some poultry seasoning.
You need help?
And I could get
You sure?
these nails.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Daddy.
Welcome, baby.
Then take about a pinch of it and spread lightly onto chicken.
No way. He's going to give me cake.
Thank you. Next, you're going to put some salt and pepper on. Next, you place your chicken into the smoker. As you can see. They smell good. I'll cut back up.
Okay. And Raven, why are we doing that?
The process of diffusion is going to occur over time of it being in there because the smoke on the outside is going to take the seasoning on top of the chicken and what's the word? Go through the chicken, I guess you could say. 2 hours later, the food is all cooked. We made some cranberry and nut couscous and some green beans. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a piece of your chicken, and this is how you check to make sure it's good. You cut into it a little bit. Now you see how it's a little bit pink? That's good. That's supposed to happen when you're smoking chicken.
That smoke comes from what process, Ray?
Diffusion.
Yeah. And what happened was the smoke particles from the outside went inside. Ooh, look at the juice pooling up in there.
Oh yeah.
See that? That's from what process that we did earlier.
Osmosis.
Yep. So we're gonna plate it.
My arm's all bent wrong.
Here, why don't we plate the one we didn't mangle
Yeah.
for demonstration? So just grab another one. We'll put it on there. Okay.
Let's take this one, place it on the plate.
Okay.
Take some of our couscous, plate it. Take some green beans and plate them as well. Ah, some falling off.
All right.
And there you have it. That is osmosis and diffusion with cooking.